Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. A bit of a different one today. I didn't have much going on at home, and a lot of you had asked on Instagram and had written in the comments and stuff and asked about if I'd worked at home the whole time, which I hadn't. I'd worked at home from school, left school, worked at home, and then I had a bit of a gap where I've worked at different farms, and we're here today at one of the farms that I did work at, Dave's. So this is Dave and his son Thomas. Just kindly let us come and have a look round. A lot different to our farm. They're milking about 800 here. A lot bigger system, a lot more cows and a lot more to do, so we've just come to show you. Not
as many cows now as when you was
yeah, true. So when I was working here, we were milking about 930, I think, 3 times a day, and we're back down to, what are you on now, 750 on twice a day milking. So yeah, we'll just show you around. I hope you enjoy the video, guys. Give us a smile. Right, so you've just seen the heifers. So they have 3 groups here: the heifer group, slow milkers, and then the cow group. I think I might have to edit that out. That's what they had when I worked here. So the heifers are coming in now. I'll show you around the parlour. So from our house, we just have a straight herringbone. We milk 20 at a time, and that's that. Here it's called a rotary, and you can milk 50 cows at once. And I'll spin you around now. So as you can see, their collecting yard is massive, and this is the sort of collecting yard that you want. It's directly right behind the parlour, and they come through this bit of a funneling system, and they individually just wait their turn, and then they'll step onto the rotary. Watch her go on. That's it, and then the same as at ours, she's going to get fed at the front. You can hear the feed drop in there. And then they go through, they get brushed, so they'll get cleaned, wiped off, whereas we use the wipes and the sprays, they use a brush. So this is the day that I left. Everyone was really sad about it, obviously. And then we've put back on there, which I forgot we wrote that, but I've not yet, because we did sort of have a joke that I wouldn't be gone long and I'd soon be back, but it's empty, I've not come back yet. So Alex has just pointed out that it stopped. So it stopped itself because the cow that's ready to come off hasn't quite finished milking yet. So the whole parlour stopped so they can wait for that to finish. We've just come up to the viewing gallery. Better view up here. So as you can see, they're their box cows, you know, as we would call the 14, they're them. So they've milked them first, they're gonna go back to the box. And then this is the start of the heifers. And you can see all the way down there, there's like a sea of cows. They're milking 750, John said, so it's a lot of cows. I think they were milking like 900 when I was here. The new calf one's done. They're just going down the race now, and John will put them away. And then the heifers are going to start coming off in a minute, and we'll go and show you actually, because they've got a spraying wand. We'll go and have a look at that. So in our parlour, where we've got the sprays that we do it ourselves, this is an automatic wand. So if you watch it in a minute, that just goes out and sprays the teats. Northern Dairy Equipment, give you a shout out there, Wiggy. Alex keeps asking all the good questions. So the blue things in the middle is for it to keep the cow's legs like wide enough apart. One, so the unit's in a good position, so it's getting milked out properly, and two, for the wand. So if the legs are really close together, the wand wouldn't be able to spray the teats. There we go. So you can see here it's got two nozzles. It's going to go with that front one first, and it's going to come back with the back one to get either side of its bag. Here with John now. John's the herdsman here. Just going to ask you a few questions. Like, why do you have a rostrum?
For speed of milking, really. The amount of cows we've got.
Yeah.
It's the quickest way of milking 800 cows. So rostrum was the thing we put in 12 years ago.
12 years?
12 years now, yeah. So, yeah, that's what we went for.
Right, and how long are you milking for now?
3 hours, twice a day.
Yeah.
It wasn't 3 times. The reason we got back to twice a day is because of staff. We can't get staff. Nobody wants to work the silly hours that we do.
Well, no.
So, yeah, we got back to twice a day, and now we're just doing 13 hours.
Makes your day longer, but they're shorter.
They're shorter, yeah.
Right, very good. And how long have you worked here?
When the parlour went in, just after the parlour went in, I came.
Longest standing member, I reckon.
Me and Richard.
Yeah. Good old Richard. Jamie's not here, but anyway.
Yeah. He'll be back soon. He's lambing.
Oh, yeah.
6 weeks off. Yeah.
Cool, very good. Right, we'll just show you the other end of the parlour, then backing off. So I've just been speaking to John again, and he's just told me that the parlour takes 9.5 minutes to go round. So if they've not finished within the 9.5 minutes, it'll wait 30 seconds. So they get 10 minutes to milk out, and if they've not finished by 10 minutes, then they just come off anyway. But your average cow should milk within 7 minutes, so he's giving them plenty of time. Otherwise, you're just wasting too much time waiting for one cow to milk out. So yeah, they're pretty well trained. As soon as they finish, they know when they're backing up. That's it. And then we'll follow her down. And she's going to go down the race. Same as ours at home. This is nice, it's all matted, so it's all dead comfy for them. They're going to go straight down the race, down the foot bath, and we'll get foot bathed every day. And then to the left down the race, if anything needs shedding, they've got their shedding pen. So this is the shedding gate, so that'll come across if they want to shed anything. Oh, the foot bath's not even here. Scratch that, they've moved the foot bath. Right, a few things have changed since I last was here. Ah, so yeah. Right, we're out into the yard now. Come on, girls. We're going to end up being here all milking. I want to see them pedigrees go on. They're fine, there's loads of people at home. Right, it's the foot bath. So they've got 3 groups here. They've got the heifer group, they've got the main cow group, and then they've got a group at the end that come in, which John said are his special cows, which are his pedigree herd. A lot of the herd now is pedigree, but he's got his best ones that come in at the end, and they're all grouped together. So we're going to go and have a look at them, because there'll be some really nice cows in there. So we'll show you them. We're just in the building now. We followed some cows out that have just finished milking, and they've come straight back into the building. The beds are all ready for them, and they're either lying down or getting something to eat, so that's brilliant. No waiting around, straight in, getting milk, straight out, led down, eating, drinking, whatever they want to do. So yeah, it's running very smooth. So this is, we're near 2 calvers in here. Nice big deep straw beds. They look very happy. I think, yeah, there's one over here that's just looked like it's calved. What will that be to then? A Wagyu or an Angus?
No, Wagyu, they're all to Wagyu.
That's a Wagyu, that. Very cute.
They're not cows into sex semen, not the breeder.
Right. So there's about 13 to 15 cows in here, and these are all due to calve within the next 3 to 4 days. Still in the calving shed. She's calved over there, and then once they've calved, they put them in some pens here, and then whilst they're in here, this is where they get the colostrum. And how many feeds of colostrum do you give them? You get 2 lots of colostrum, and then they'll be moved into the big main calf shed. So yeah, these guys are just in here for a few days. They were born 2 days ago. It says in its ear tag. That was born yesterday, and that was born on Monday. So we're in the main calf shed now, and these are the Wagyus. So here they'll put all the pedigree cows will be to sex semen. So that's where all the Holsteins are here, and they'll take them through and rear them right through, and then there'll be replacements for the milk cows. Then anything that's not pedigree or not quite up to scratch, they'll put the Wagyu on them. And then the Wagyus, they'll be here for 2 weeks, are they? They're on a contract.
And then they're gone.
Yeah, so they'll have them for 2 weeks, and then someone comes and picks them up. So yeah, nice little batch of Holsteins here.
This little white Irish.
Oh yeah, very cute. Have you just dehorned them?
But we got the iron and the
Show you
vet
horns.
or kill, they come and you test them. Blood test them all for colostrum, their thing, and then they're weighed,
Yeah.
and then they dehorn them.
So your vet tech comes in and dehorns them all.
Yeah.
That's handy, isn't it? Very good. Yeah, so this one's just showing us nicely. She's just been dehorned. How old is it, does it say?
18th of the 2nd.
Oh, so it's about 2 months old. A month old, sorry.
Yeah, it'll be a month old
Yeah.
today, won't it?
Well, no, we're on the 23rd.
Oh, yeah.
We're not very good with
18th.
numbers, me and Alex. You might have figured this out by now. Oh dear. So moving on from the calf shed, these have all been weaned. As you can see, they're just on proving. And then they are, so after they've come into here, they then get moved down to another farm. So these are all going to get moved to the next farm within the next few days. They're all weaned and ready to go. So this is Dave. This is Dave's farm. This is Dave Pulthurst. We've just come down to see the pedigree group that he's got going. How many did you say is in here?
180.
180. And you'll bull all of these to sex semen Holstein, is that right?
Yeah.
What about you, Thomas? What are you into? Tractors or cows? Tractors. What's your favourite tractor? Oh, that's yours.
Where is it?
Hell. John Deere in the corner.
Bought in that last spring.
And how many acres do you have that you mow?
600 acre the first cut.
Bloody hell.
And we have it all down in one day.
Right, well there will be with you lot,
11
won't it?
mowers.
11 mowers, 600 acres, they're all at it.
And then contractors come and shift it in a day and a half.
Yeah, well you're...
It's 40 acres left in ground.
Oh yeah?
So that's about 800 tons.
Really? It's a bit of fodder meat.
So we're feeding quite a bit of it because it really not.
Oh yeah, horrible seeing that.
You can see all across the board.
Yeah, I remember when I was here, they would used to line up down there. It's a bit dusty because he's just putting the sawdust down, but I just wanted to show you this Bobman working. It's a nice easy way to bed up. It's not that easy at home, I tell you. Right, so we're just in the cow building now, and I'm just asking Dave why he beds up on sawdust, because at home we're all on straw and we have our reasons for that. So why do you bed up on sawdust?
We have slats and straw won't go down slats.
Yeah.
They're on mattresses and we can't have sand because it won't the slats up.
Right, so it's all for like your sewage, your slurry and all that sort of
Yeah.
thing. You don't have any box muck then, do you really?
Only where carving cows are.
Right, everything else is down the slabs, so it's just easier. Yeah. They look dead comfy, don't they? Your mattresses as well. Nice and squishy.
Bedded up flats.
Yeah, bedded right morning and night.
Yeah.
Every time they go in to be milked, they'll be bedded. Very good. Nice. So as you can see, this passage is nicely scraped. That's just been up, scraped it all right down, and at the end of the slats, end of the passage, sorry, there's some slats, so that's just done that. It's just on its way back down there now. How often do your scrapers go? They'll be on a timer every hour. Slowly coming down now. Everything's all done in there now, so the beds are all done. They've scraped off any muck, rebedded up with sawdust, and the passages have been scraped out. So once them cows have been milked, they'll come straight back into a fresh building.
Them cows are put in there on a month, about 14, 15.
Right, so there's some cows in here now, and Dave's just been saying that the next one's to dry off. So what are you doing with them?
Because they were giving too much milk and we had problems drying them off
Yeah.
instant.
Yeah.
We put them in here on the air
Yeah.
and they get milked on Monday night, Wednesday morning, and tubes on the
On a Friday.
On a Friday, but we don't use only polyethylene tubes on dry cow tubes on them. Any that's ISL
That
cow.
need it, yeah. So you select.
So they just have silicone on them.
Yeah, that's what we do. We select what needs tubing, antibiotic wise.
So after that bunch, there might be only two that get,
Yeah,
or one, whatever.
that gets the Kefravin, and then
Yeah.
everything else gets Orbseal. Is that what you use?
That's it.
Yeah. Very good. So the next group's just been pushed into the collecting yard, and then he's just going to put this backing gate down. Show you with that.
Put 300.
300 in the collecting yard. Fit our whole herd in there. Milk silo, so that's full of milk, and it holds 42,000 litres, John said. So that is a lot of milk if they fill it. That is a big silo. I'm not sure if you can hear us because of the milk pump, but we're just putting some gloves on. We're going to have a go on the rotary. Alex has never worked on a rotary before, so we'll see how she holds up under pressure. Luckily it's not actually moving that fast, so she should be fine. But yeah, we're going to go and have a go on the rotary now. Oh, she can't even get a penny on. Come on, Alex. Fully set up. This is a proper throwback, this. I don't think I've milked here for what? What was that date on the thing? 3 or 4 years, I think? I can't remember, but it's been a while. Just tie it. Wrap it. We're wearing maxi dresses. Just here now with the milkers. We've got Ellie and Philip. Philip's on the brush, Ellie's putting the units on. And she's going to leave a few for me and Alex to have a go with. And hopefully we can keep up and we're not going to get left behind. But Alex can go first. Go on. Yeah, they're really light units, aren't they? Look at your pinny. Do you think you could do it for 3 hours?
No, I like doing carbs and doing other things.
Odd jobbing.
Yeah, odd jobbing in between.
Yeah.
I'm glad you.
So light, aren't they?
Yeah. I was like, I picked it up expecting it to be heavy.
Yeah,
It's like all
I was-
flopping
I was all
everywhere.
heavy.
Yeah.
You don't know which way to flip them either, do you?
No.
We could do it faster. Yeah, so here, 35, as you can see it's empty now. So then your next car that comes on will put its A tag in. There you are, 917. And then these are the ones that are coming off at the other end. And then this'll, you can stop the whole parlour with this. It'll tell you if anything's kicked it off and it's like got a decreased yield or anything like that. You can speed it up, you can do all sorts with it. But yeah. And then that keypad is the same keypad as what they've got on individual stalls. So if I wanted to see how much 260 had given, I would type in, I don't know what it is now, and we don't use these ones at home, I've forgotten. But you'd type something in and you'd say that's obviously to hold the unit on, or if you wanted to shed the cow or see how much it had given, you can do all that with this keypad. So at the other end of the collecting yard, I was telling you about the gates. So this is the buttons that manages all the gates. Bringing it forward, pushing it back, lifting it up and down, that sort of thing. So your milkers have got full control of the gate if you need it. To show you what it is. So basically it's got a button on there, press that on and your brushes go and that's your disinfectant. We've just been talking to John about it, and the main reasons that they use it is just for speed and ease really. It's fast, it gets them clean. You won't want to be using paper towels on a parlour like this because there'd be towels everywhere. Yeah, here's the inside. So when you're not using it, will stop. Stop. There we go. And then as soon as you hit your button, the brushes start and your disinfectant comes. That's the brush. Thank you. Right, we've literally milked for like 3 minutes, if that. But we're actually meant to be milking at home, so we're going to leave it there. We're going to head home, finish off at home. And yeah, that's the end of the video. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. And I hope you enjoyed it, a little bit different. I don't mind doing bits like this, and I know a few other people would be quite happy for me to go around and show you their sort of system. So if you like this sort of thing, let me know and I will find other people. That's me and Alex, over and out. See ya. Bye. Thanks, John. Give us a wave.
See you.
Thanks for having us.
No problem.